Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury here. Today I'm continuing the series, The Worst BMW Test Drive of My Life. This is part 3. Part 1 was where I explained the test drive and how the salesman was 20 fucking minutes late. How I was given a really shit price for my vehicle. Basically, after 2 years, 3 months, I had lost 48.14%. 48% of the money I had lost. And part 2 was the follow-up from the salesman. The salesman sent me a snazzy video. He sent me I had a bit of banter with him. And basically, I said to him, this is a really fucking awful deal. It's a really fucking bad deal. To have a car for 2 years, 3 months, I paid 81. My car was a demonstrator. So, I mean, I'm trying to beat the depreciation game all along. And instead of buying a new one, I bought a demonstrator. My car was... it was originally registered October 2021. When I got it in February 2022, early February, 9th of February, it had 4,170 kilometers on it. And the price had gone from 91,000 to 81,000. And the salesman offered me basically low 40s. 42 was a figure that was mentioned. So 81 is what I paid, offering 42. And then I basically said, this is a shit deal. I'd have to have rocks in my fucking head to sell my car and buy the new car when I really couldn't see much intrinsic value difference. And what I didn't tell the salesman is that I'm fucking worried about the EV depreciation. You think the depreciation on a 2-year, 3-month-old BMW internal combustion 330i M Sport is bad? Hey, in 2 years, 3 months, let's have a look at a BMW i4 and see what the fuck it's worth. It's already gone from 95,000. They're trying to sell it to me with finance deals and this deals and an extra 5,000 bucks because they're sorry for being 20 minutes late. The price had already come down to 75,000. And, you know, I got to tell you what I decided to do next was, I mean, the salesman just kept harping. He says, look, let me know what we can do. I thought I made it pretty fucking obvious. There's nothing you can do. We're not in the same ballpark, sunshine. We're not in the same fucking universe. We're not in the same fucking universe, sunshine. We're not in the same universe, okay? We're not in the same fucking universe. Your pricing is so far out, we're not even in the same galaxy, fuckers, okay? Do you understand? We're not even in the same... We are not in the same fucking galaxy. That's what I was trying to explain. And the sales manager, the general manager, he gave me his card and said, let me know, here's an extra, you know, very slick Willy. So I decided, fuck this. You know what? I'll give the sales manager a phone call. I mean, the sales rep went out of his way to introduce. I didn't even want to meet this fucking guy. I did not even want to meet the guy. But the salesman went out of his way to introduce me to him. The guy gives me his card. Well, I thought, you know what? I might give him a phone call. And that's exactly what I did. On the Friday following the test drive, I rang the sales manager slash general manager. I'm not sure what position exactly I know he is the sales manager, but someone told me he was the general manager. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. I rang him and said, oh, hello, Tim. It's blah, blah, blah here. I want to talk to you about my test drive. And I said to him, I want to let you know, I thought it was one of the most horrible experiences I've ever had. That's what I said to the sales manager. I said, I'm ringing you. I want to give you some feedback. And all of a sudden, he turned like a snake on me. He turned like a fucking snake. That's right. What happened is, he says, well, what are you ringing me at this time? It was 6:08 in the at night time. He goes, I've finished work for the day. What are you doing ringing me at 6:08? And I said to him, well, if you don't want to talk to me, why don't you put me through to someone who does want to talk to me? He's all mouth. This guy's all mouth. He goes, I then said to him, I wanted to complain about the test drive experience. I said, I thought it was lousy. He then says to me, what did you want? Did you want a fireworks display when you're going for a test drive? Did you want a marching band, a brass band? And I said, no. I said, Tim, the reason I'm ringing you is I wanted to convey to you what a lousy experience. I went for the test drive. I said, your salesman was 20 minutes late. I said, the next thing is that I said, we looked at the figures on my car towards the new car. I said, it's a lousy deal. I don't need your salesman to tell me it's a great deal. Do it, do it, do it. I'm not going to be pushed or manipulated because your sales associate wants to sell bloody cars. And he turned on me, you know, from when I was in the dealership, when he was apologetic and he said, I'll give you an extra $5,000 off. He turned like a fucking asshole on me. He turned. And I said, what I'm trying to say is that you at BMW, I've always held BMW up to the highest standards. I've always thought BMW was a very good product. I said, I had my first new BMW. I was 18 years old. I was a week before I turned 19. I said, I bought it from Brisbane BMW, a 318i, license plate 927BFI. And I said, you know, you guys now are like Zups car salesmen. Zups. By the way, I'll link to Zups. I've linked to Zups. Zups was a car dealer in Brisbane who used to sell low-end cars, and they were always quick, let's do a deal. Very low rent type of car dealer, in my opinion. And I remember years ago, I went to the exhibition, the RNA Eka, and I was looking at a Magna. And I remember the Zup salesman said to me, what do I need to do to put you in a car today? I want to sell you a car now, on the spot. What do I need to do? And I just very, very smoke and mirrors. And I said to the sales manager, Tim, I said, Tim, you guys, it's like dealing with Zups. I said, this is not the BMW luxury experience. And he actually, in the course of this phone call, he actually said to me, this is what he said to me. He says, why don't you go back to making shitty YouTube videos? That's what he said to me. He said, why don't you go back to making shitty YouTube videos and don't ring me again? I thought he was my best mate. He gave me $5,000 off a new car. He was my best mate when I was in the dealership. As soon as I tell him a few home truths, he turns into the biggest fucking asshole under the sun. And I said to him, I said, if you feel that way, how about I complain? I'll complain to BMW Australia. I'll complain to your general manager. That's what I said I would do. I'll complain. I said, I think you've completely misunderstood what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to be polite and constructive. I said, I'm trying to... He just behaved like a fucking asshole. and I got to be honest with you, he turned nasty because I didn't want to trade in my car. After 2 years, 3 months, I'd lost 48% of its value. I didn't think it was a good deal. He wasn't in a good mood. Go fuck yourself, Tim. Go fuck yourself. That's all I can say. Go fuck yourself. And if you want to criticize my profession as a YouTube content creator and live streamer, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Who are you to draw judgment on how I make a fucking living? What makes your shit not stink? What a fucking asshole. Absolute fucking asshole to deal with. And all I was trying to do was ring him up and say to him, I didn't find the sales experience at your dealership very rewarding. I said, I thought it was unprofessional. You guys are quick. The sales, you're trying to sell cars. Any old iron, any old iron. Trade them in, get cash back. I mean, that's not the way you sell a prestige product. Pitch it and get the customers to buy. You don't have to use pressure or tactics. Very low fucking rent. Very low fucking rent. And I got to tell you, I was really pissed off. I always have looked up to BMW. I've had a career that's gone up and down. I've had ups and downs in life. I mean, I had a beautiful BMW 318i, 927 BFI, which I bought from Brisbane BMW. I still remember the price, $37,244 in October 1991. It was the last of the E30s. And my own BMW 058 CT8, I bought that. I bought that vehicle from Westside BMW, who, I got to be totally honest with you, they've always been pretty damn nice to me. I haven't really ever had a problem. I haven't had any problems with my dealer in question there. And I went to go for a test drive. I mean, the thing is, people ask me, what car should I buy? Now, I may not, buy heaps of cars myself there, but I like to think I'm pretty informed on vehicles, and I like to think that I would give someone the best advice if they asked me what sort of car is best to buy. And I've always loved motor vehicles. I love cars. I take great pride in my BMW itself there. I like to clean the car. Actually, let's have a bit of a sticky beak at my particular vehicle itself there. Let's bring this baby up so you can see a few pictures. Let's have a look. Let's bring this baby up on the screen. I really I love my BMW. I've always loved my BMW, and I like to keep it in nice nick. Here we go. This is the photo in my garage here. This is the BMW 330. When I go away, I like to put a car cover on it so it doesn't get damaged. I like to do extra oil and filter changes. I like to really look after the said vehicle because, it's a lot of money. And to have the sales manager of a authorized dealer tell me to go back to making shitty YouTube videos, you go fuck yourself. You go fuck yourself, you fucking asshole. You fucking piece of human shit. That's what you are, telling me go back to making shitty YouTube videos. Why don't you learn some fucking manners, you low-life piece of shit? And I got to be honest with you, I take great pride in my 4-cylinder turbo BMW. I like my car. I like to polish it, wax it. I like to keep it in really nice condition. I like to keep it pristine. And when a new model comes out, I like to have a test drive and see, is it better than my one? I mean, I'm 52 years old in October, and, you know, middle-aged guys, that's what they like. They like to spend money on motor vehicles. And this guy's telling me to go back to making shitty YouTube videos. Go back to making shitty YouTube. And who the fuck are you? What do you do? What do you do to solve world peace? You sell fucking motor cars and you abuse fucking customers. You've got a license to print money. You've got a BMW dealership. I mean, you got a license to print money. You wonder why people get fucked off when someone, you know, they don't like your sales kebab. They think your deal is shit. I told you the deal was shit for me. It's 2 years, 3 months old. I've lost 48% of the value. Why would I trade it in? Because your fucking salesman wants to get a notch on his belt for this month's sales target. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. And I'm happy to tell you that to your face. And I got to be totally honest with you. Fucking asshole. That's all I can say. You want to burn leads. Burn leads. What a fucking sensible idea, you fucking piece of shit. And I mean, all I did was I told him it was a horrible experience. I mean, if you had any fucking brains, you would have said, you know what, Paul? I totally understand. You've got a beautiful car. Keep it a bit longer. And when you're ready, come and see me. I'll give you a special deal. That's all you had to say. But no, you wanted to be a big fucking smartass. You wanted to be the big man in the room. You wanted to big note yourself. And you said to me, go back to making shitty YouTube videos. Well, that's what I'm doing today, Tim. I'm making a shitty YouTube video about my dealings with you, you fucking piece of shit. That's what I'm doing. And I got to be honest with you. You know, you told me you've got the recordings of phone calls. Well, go and release them to BMW, you fucking asshole. Go and do it. Because I was never rude to your reception staff. I was never rude to you before you told me to go back to making shitty YouTube videos. And you told me, what did I expect? Fireworks when I came for a test drive? A bit of fucking empathy, Tim. I think that'll help you a long fucking way. And I gotta be honest with you, it was a lousy fucking experience. And you are a fucking lousy fucking sales manager. If I was your boss, I would fucking fire you. So, you know, that's how the test drive went there. So what did I do? Well, we've still got part four coming up. So what did I do? Well, I decided to send off a complaint to BMW Australia. That's right. On the 16th of May, I decided to write to BMW Australia. I wish to complain about blah, 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 BMW. Hello all. I wish to complain about your dealer, blah, 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 BMW. I currently own a BMW G20 330i, and I gave the license plate 058 CT8. I wanted to test drive the new electric i4. Salesperson was 20 minutes late for the appointment. Salesperson is very pushy and rude. Spoke to the sales manager to voice my concerns. That's you, fuckface. And he was equally as rude to me. I will never buy a vehicle from this dealership. Please call me on blah, blah, blah if you have any questions. Kind regards, ArchieLuxury. That's what I did. I sent a complaint in. And we'll discuss the reply from BMW Australia in the next video. But fuckface, if you're watching this video, why be a complete asshole to a lead? All you had to say to me is, look, I understand The car market is very tough at the moment. Prices have gone down because of supply and demand. Your car is beautiful. Just keep it, look after it, love it, and let me know in the future if you want to trade her in. That's what you should have said. But no, you wanted to be the big man. You wanted to be the big one. And I got to tell you something. I'm fucking happy to complain to whoever the fuck I feel like for as long as I fucking feel like, just to fucking spite you. You are a rude fucking asshole of a human being. And I just want to tell you, I don't need to be fucking nice to you when you tell me to go make shitty YouTube videos. I gladly will. Fuck you. And I've got to tell you something. It was one of the most awful experiences of my life. And I'm happy to air my dirty laundry in public. And Tim, you told me you had recordings of all the calls. Fucking send it to BMW Australia, you fucking shit. I got to tell you something. The luxury market is not what it used to be. These used to be special cars. How the mighty have fallen. So disappointed. So nasty. Guys, this is part 3. Please come back tomorrow for part 4, where I will go through BMW Australia's response. Can it get any worse? Can it get any embarrassing? Well, let's see what happens. I'm ArchieLuxury. This is the ArchieLuxury channel. Remember, like, subscribe, and tell your fuckhead friends about this channel. And I will see you in the next one. Great vid, Arch. Nice video indeed. Thanks, Arch. Great vid. Way to go, Arch.